Once, Mari was one of the greatest cities of the ancient world. It was a thriving kingdom, rich in trade. It had towering palaces and vast archives of cuneiform tablets. But today, Mari is just ruins in the Syrian desert. So what happened? You see, 3,800 years ago, the city of Mari ruled over a kingdom spanning a huge chunk of the middle Euphrates River. It was a major power, rivaling Babylon itself. Kings built massive palaces and controlled trade routes, and even left behind one of the largest ancient libraries ever discovered from the Bronze Age. But then came Hammurabi of Babylon. You see, he'd been an ally of the kingdom of Mari until he decided he'd rather not be. Around 1760 BCE, he turned on the kingdom. His army swept in, crushed Mari's defenses, and burned the city to the ground. That's pretty bad, but Mari wasn't completely abandoned at this point. People did rebuild to a certain extent. The city survived for centuries, really, ruled by different empires. But each time, it became a little weaker, a little bit smaller. The last mention of Mari comes from the time of the Assyrians, and then silence. The great city slowly faded into history, swallowed by time and shifting sands. By the time of the Suhu kings of the 750s BC, Mari was basically just a name. It was part of a title, sort of remembered, but it was no longer a great city. And today, all that remains are ruins. But those ruins have given us something incredible. Thousands of clay tablets, preserving letters, laws, and stories from a lost world. Mari was destroyed, but because it was destroyed and not re-inhabited in a significant way, its archives were just left there. And we can still hear the voice of King Zimri-Lim, the last great king of Mari, nearly 4,000 years later. For more about Mari, its King Zimri-Lim, and all the stories of the rise of Babylon, check out the Oldest Stories podcast.